Hello, today I want to talk to you a little bit about dyscalculia. Now, dyscalculia is confusing before we even start because actually the word dyscalculia translates to difficulty with number. A bit like dyslexia translates to difficulty with words, when in actual fact dyslexia is not difficulty with words, it's difficulty with sounds or phonics. For this, it's difficulty with concept. And I actually have come up with a little idea about dyscalculia that sort of helps me remember where the difficulties lie. And that is the 4 C's. And the 4 C's are colour, context, concept and concrete. So bearing in mind colours when we're working with dyscalculia, bearing in mind the context upon which we're using the resources and the calculations, the concept, and I'll talk about that in a little bit more detail in a moment, and using concrete resources, of which I have lots today. But let's start with colour. So I wanted to talk to you about times tables, and this is something I remember from years and years ago. I'd been teaching a teacher in Poole in Dorset about using concrete resources to help children in his class to remember their times table and visualise their times table. So what I'm going to show you what he did. He had the 2 times table. So I'm just putting these together now. The 2 times table. Do a little bit more, we don't need much. And okay, 2, 4, 6. Here we go. Right, and this is the 2 times table, and he was very proud of himself because this is 1 lot of 2, 2 lots of 2, 3 lots of 2, and 4 lots of 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8 with his cubes, and he had these on his window ledge, and he said, Andrew, come and have a look at these and see what you think. Well, I did come and have a look, and I was impressed that we used concrete resources, but what we hadn't done is used colour. So these can look a little bit confusing. And by sort of having these individual colours, this is all very random here, they look like 3 lots of 1. So this is what I got him to do. Instead of having a mix of colours, what I wanted him to do was to show me his 2s a little bit more clearly. So if you see what I'm doing here, okay, and then we've got this one here. Real simple stuff. Not difficult for anyone to do, but actually makes a huge difference. And I bet we've got a 2 together there, look at that. So now we've grouped them into 2s. Can you see that? So we've got white, green, blue and brown for 4 times 2. We've got green, blue and yellow for 3 times 2. And we've got black and orange 2 times 2, and we've got a darker green there. And that makes it really clear and really explicit. So that's our concrete resources, and that is our colour. Context is very interesting because I would advise when we're working with number to put things into a context all the time. So how many days is it until my birthday? Looking at street signs, how many miles is it to London, etc, etc, etc. And concept, which I'm going to do a separate workshop on, would be what does add, plus, in addition to, all these different words mean and how we can lump them together. Thank you very much for listening. I'll see you next time.